Once upon a time, in a vibrant forest teeming with diverse wildlife, there lived a peacock named Rajan. Rajan was renowned throughout the forest for his breathtaking beauty. His resplendent tail feathers shimmered with iridescent colors that captivated all who beheld them. The other birds admired him greatly, and Rajan was well aware of his allure. Every morning, Rajan would strut around the forest, displaying his magnificent plumage to anyone who cared to watch. He reveled in the attention he received and believed himself to be the most magnificent creature in the entire forest. His pride knew no bounds, and he often boasted about his beauty to the other animals. One day, as Rajan was parading near a tranquil pond, he spotted a group of humble sparrows perched on a nearby tree. Feeling particularly proud of himself that day, he decided to flaunt his feathers and show off even more. "Ah, my dear sparrows," Rajan exclaimed in his melodious voice. "Have you ever seen a more magnificent creature than me? My feathers are like a mesmerizing rainbow. I am the epitome of beauty and grace." The sparrows, who were known for their wisdom, exchanged knowing glances. One of the elder sparrows, wise beyond his years, finally spoke up. "Indeed, Rajan," he said gently, "your feathers are indeed beautiful, and you are a sight to behold. But remember, beauty is not the only thing that matters in life. It is your character and your actions that truly define you." Rajan was taken aback by the sparrow's words. He had never been spoken to like this before. His arrogance refused to accept the wisdom of the little bird. Instead, he laughed haughtily and continued his display. Days turned into weeks, and Rajan's arrogance only grew. He became even more enamored with his own beauty, and he paid little attention to the needs and concerns of the other animals in the forest. He stopped helping others, believing that he was too magnificent to engage in such menial tasks. One fateful day, a ferocious storm swept through the forest. The powerful winds and torrential rain left the forest in disarray. Trees were uprooted, nests were destroyed, and many animals were injured. The forest was in chaos. As the storm raged on, Rajan sought shelter beneath a thick canopy of leaves, ensuring that not a single feather on his resplendent tail was touched by the rain. He watched the suffering of the other animals from his sheltered perch, showing no concern for their plight. After the storm subsided, Rajan emerged from his hiding place, his feathers as pristine as ever. But the forest was in ruins. Many animals were injured, and their homes lay in tatters. The sparrows, who had tried to warn Rajan about the importance of character, were busy helping the injured and rebuilding their nests. Rajan was filled with a sense of guilt and shame. He realized that his arrogance had blinded him to the suffering of his fellow creatures. He approached the elder sparrow and bowed his head. "I have been a fool," Rajan admitted, his voice trembling with regret. "My pride and arrogance have caused great harm to this forest and its inhabitants. I want to change, to become a better peacock." The elder sparrow smiled warmly. "It is never too late to change, Rajan," he said. "You have learned a valuable lesson today. True beauty lies not only in outward appearance, but in the kindness and compassion we show to others." From that day forward, Rajan transformed into a different peacock. He used his stunning feathers not to boast, but to bring joy and color to the lives of the forest's inhabitants. He helped rebuild nests, shared his food with those in need, and used his melodious voice to cheer up the other animals. Over time, Rajan's actions spoke louder than his words, and he became a beloved member of the forest community. The other animals no longer saw him as an arrogant peacock, but as a wise and compassionate friend. And so, the proud peacock learned that true beauty is not just skin deep, but is found in the goodness of one's heart and the kindness one shows to others. The forest, once again, thrived in harmony, thanks to the lessons learned by Rajan, the peacock who had humbly discovered the perils of arrogance.